and welcome back to Nortricity. We've kind of got the computer going. I'm not too sure how long I'll have this episode running today because when it starts lagging out a little bit, it's kind of like a trial and error today. When it starts lagging out a little bit, I want to go ahead and stop it and then see how it ends up recording. Oh, excuse me, Burp City. Okay, so here's my Witchery room. I wanted to go ahead and get started on Witchery because I got a plan. I want to try to get the witch hunters after me, which I haven't had them come after me before, so it's kind of like I know I'm supposed to use a lot more dark magic. To my understanding, I think that's what it was supposed to be. But yeah, so far every time I've played it, I haven't got them to actually appear. I think it's random. So, we're going to go ahead and get a little bit started. I got these candles from the forestry. So it's unlit, and then you just right click it with the torch and it lights it. And I just kind of tossed them down to see how the light was as far as it is, as far as the torches. I'm not too sure because it looks really dark over here in the back corners. But according to... Yeah, I don't think there's no... What? I don't even know. F7 I think it was? See, yeah. See, they'll spawn out there. So, even though the torches... I mean, the candles look dark, nothing was spawning here. According to that. Excuse me. So, I've got some moss. My altar is now up to 1,161, which is mainly because of that dragon egg in the back, and then I got a wither skull. And the more this grows, the more this will increase. So, and if you're playing on a player versus player world, you can put the wither skull and you can put a player character skull, and it affected a little bit more. Alright. I need to... Witchery. And see, I had a plan. I'm gonna make a lot of the books. And even though some of the books I don't end up using most of the time, I mean, I think there's a couple of episodes where I probably didn't even touch the book. Collecting fumes, I think, was one of them, just because I can remember all the stuff. But just in case I happen to have like a brain fart one day, like having them on me. Charcoal, belladonna, feather. Hopefully I have enough feathers. Otherwise the chicken's gonna end up getting killed. Somewhere. Oops, not that. Let's see. Alright, so we know it's gonna be like that. Belladonna up there. That right there. Book in the middle. Oop, wrong one. Alright, so here's the first one. Collecting fumes. Distilling is going to be Breath of the Goddess. It's going to be Whiff of Magic. Odor Purity. I think I can make them all except for the last two. Which, it's okay, because I don't expect to be into that just yet. Which the last two on this was, I think Symbiology and Conjuration of Fetishes. I haven't delved into the Conjuration of Fetishes yet on any time I've actually ended up playing with Witchery mod. So I really want to get into it this time. And then the Symbiology I just got into over in the server play. Which some of it was kind of disappointing. I know that like certain... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I know having the enchanted int twig is not going to make you like completely powerful, but I don't know. I just expected a lot more out of it, especially with player versus player. It was kind of disappointing in that route because it just... I don't know. It just some of it didn't end up working like we thought it would. Distilling, collecting fumes, circle magic. Circle magic's the most important one. Brews and infusions is pretty important too. Let's see. I think this was down here. Oh, that's right. I didn't grab that. No, I grabbed that one. Book of Biomes. That's okay. I didn't grab an oak sapling, but that's okay. I can go ahead and make the herbiology. I think it was like that. Sure. Yeah. Alright, let's take this stuff back out. And click on bookshelf. We're not going to need that one. Not going to need that one. Distilling we're going to need, but I don't need it just yet. Because I got to get circle magic going. I think. Alright. We need gold chalk, which is yellow dye, gold ingots. We need white chalk, which is gypsum, which is foul fume, and quicklime. Which, an easy way to get foul fume, because I've got 4 right now, is to put undead flesh into here. What did I say? Oh, wait, did I read that right? Yep, I gotta make the distillery. Oh boy, that's fine. I got some whiff of magics, diamond, lava bucket. Okay, we'll take all those whiff of magics. This is where all the diamond consumption just comes in, because it just starts eating through. Because like, okay, let me see. That doesn't take 1. The distilling takes 1. I usually have 2 distilleries. Just because the higher I get into Witchery, I'm constantly going, having 2. Actually, in the last Nortricity series, I actually have 4 of them up, but I don't think I ever recorded where I had all 4 of them going. But, yeah, because you're getting stuff together for spells and everything, so you're doing 1, 2, 3. And so that's a diamond per each one. And then the kettle, that's a diamond. The puppet shelf is 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. I had, in the last series of Nortricity, and I think in the server too, I actually had 2 puppet shelves. I never got the test to see if it actually worked, but I was wanting to see if it was like, if you had 2 puppet shelves together, if you had enough puppets on one, let's say that like death protection puppet, a fire protection puppet, and everything, would it, like if you died, would it take all of the death protection puppets off, or would it just take 1? And I wanted to test it, and I never got a chance to, but both times I ended up building 2 puppet shells. Let's see, the spinning wheel. Spinning wheel ends up having a tombstone also. And the spinning wheel is just for making like where is it? It's for making like the witch's robes, the necromancer robes. I think something else. It might be for the witch hunters, but I'm not too sure. Nope. Not for the witch hunter, which makes sense. I think it might be for the brew bag, yeah, a golden thread, because you'll have to have golden thread, which is a whiff of magic, and a hay bale. You get 3 golden threads, and you use the spinning wheel to do it. I'm not too sure what the infinity egg is. I noticed it after the last patch, but I've never really checked into it. There's a few things I'm not too familiar with. The statue of Goblin Patron. Where else? There was something else. Yeah, this right here, the Koboldite. I mean, I thought you could make a pickaxe out of it. And then you got the pinnacle. So, yeah, that's kind of gonna be interesting. Okay. Anyways, so back. Oh yeah, and I never did summon so far in both times of me playing. I've never summoned Abagaba. I guess that's her name. I can't remember. It's that witch is Abagaba, but she becomes interested in you whenever you end up using Witchery a whole lot, or if you end up using the Crystal Ball a whole lot. So I never really got her. She's got this cool little hat where if you wear the hat and you're getting attacked, it'll port you away, which sometimes can be good, especially if you're about to die, but other times it can be a pain. Where was I going? Okay. We are going to... I got the Whiff of Magic. I need some diamonds, and I guess I need a bucket. I can't remember if it takes the bucket. We're about to find out. I'll take all... Oh gosh, 18. Okay. We need... Distillery needs 1, and a kettle needs 1. And I think I'll do the spinning wheel. That way I can get this stuff started. Get this started. Wait, was that it? Yep. Okay. Whew. But anyways, yeah, it ends up using a ton of diamonds. And I think... See, these are... so that's a tombstone. Which one was it that... There's one in here. Uses a charge the tombstone, which is that right there. But you need circle to complete it. And I can't remember off the top of my head which one it was. Oh, is it this? Yeah. This right here. Tombstone charged. You make that fume filter. Alright? And then you end up making this, which is a fume funnel, and you put this on top of your witch's oven. And then you use the fume funnel, and you make this, the filtered fume funnel, and you put that on top of your witch's oven, and which ends up being anything that you brew and or make in the witch's oven ends up making more. I think that's how it ends up working. So yeah, kind of cool. I don't think you can. We'll see about if I can end up making more. Something popped up on. I got another computer I'm working on the side, trying to get it to work. Halfway it isn't. And a pop-up just happened on the screen. I was like, what is that? Okay. I wonder if I can... This is glowstone. Oh, gosh. 4 buckets. I got the iron. The iron bars. Don't want to... I don't know if I can connect that to it or not. Let's take some. So it's 12. And then we just need one of these. And... Well, the one good thing, I mean, I've been like... Oops. As you can see, I've been like farming like crazy. So I've got tons of iron and tons of gold, which if you look in here, I got even more iron. But as far as the rare items, I don't have too much of that. I don't know if this one will work. We're gonna see. I think I need glowstone too. Popped. Crud. Let me get the glowstone. Where are you? Okay. And I'll forget to clear that out. Let's see. Okay, there's glowstone. And oh yeah, buckets. 1, 2, 3. So I needed 4, correct? Yep, 4. And then 1 had to have lava in it. Give me that. And that was in the center. This was on this side, and the glowstone is still in my backpack. Give me that. One thing I have noticed, it could be a bug too. I'm not sure, but if I don't think I've mentioned it before. If you have the, if you're using the chisel mod and like you change glowstone, to make it look, like the different designs and everything, then you can't use the glowstone that you used with chisel in Witchery. I know that's kind of confusing, but and if you put any of those back into the stack, there you go. Then you can't use that whole stack in Witchery. Confusing, I know. Look at my map, all the zombies. Going nuts. Okay, let's see. Now we got the distillery. Yeah, we need to make the distillery, which is clay jars, iron. Now I'm thinking I've got that, and I think I'm gonna put the distillery right here on both sides. So I'll make 2 of them, and then the kettle I think I'm gonna put over there. It's still within range of the altar, I think. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Oh, I ended up getting a longbow from one of the mobs. So I just enchanted it and started repairing it. I needed to, yeah. Need some more clay. Also, that's another thing you go through a lot in Witchery is clay. Because you need clay pots, and that ends up taking like tons because I still got 2 dragon eggs. Because I had 3 buckets too. See, I didn't even look. I just went ahead and started grabbing and making stuff. But yeah, you're always going through the oven and the distillery both use the clay pots. And you'll eat through them like crazy. I'm just going to take all those and take all those. Let's see. What about that one? So I need string and sticks and a cauldron. I think I had a cauldron. So, wait. Did I? Let's take 3. Take 2. I know I picked up 1. No, yeah, here it is. Oh, I need to go to put one of those cauldrons up in the... what room is that? Thaumcraft room. Alright, I don't think I need that and that and that. And that and that. What was I making? Oh. This one first? Yeah. So it's pump. And for the longest, I thought you had to, like when you made the stuff with the kettle, I thought you had to be like in a specific, so I can't say a specific order, and you don't. That's the one good thing about throwing things in the kettle, or maybe he changed it. I'm not too sure, but I could have swore at the beginning when I first started playing Witchery that you had to be in the order that it said in the book. But so far, every time I've messed around with it, I haven't had to be. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Now I'm cooking. I need 2 of those, so let's see. We're gonna make 2 of these and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops. Oh well. And then put this in the middle. And then give me 2. Cha. Alright, 2 distilleries. Oh yeah, now I was gonna make a spinning wheel, which I need idle frames, sticks around leather, and then wool. I think gravy wool. I need wool. I don't know why I'm doing it like that, but okay. So 2 pieces of wood. I was gonna make some sticks. Ding, 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 ding. All right. I just threw all the wool in there, didn't I? Oh, is it over here still? Nope. Of course not. Give me... Oh, not wool. Leather. Derp. Okay. Wool. Come on. That's weird. And as much as I like this Project Red system, it still glitches out. I mean, look at this. Submit. See? I have infinite wool, apparently. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe I need to... I could have swore there was another mod that had an inventory system like that. I need to look into that. But the only thing is, if I add it in now, I needed 4 of those, didn't I? If I added it in now, would it end up messing up my server? Should I just go ahead and tough it out? And is it a tech mod? Nope, I didn't get enough. So, that's ideas to ponder. Did I get that? Oh, yeah. Trying to go from memory. Is that a stick? Hey, I remembered. Awesome. Okay. Oop, hold on. Got to... I might as well just... Yeah, I might as well make some more. Let's see. Diamonds, leather, stone, gold. Okay. And we'll take all the clay. I mean, I'm not going to use it all, but trying to figure out. Okay, I had a little bit more than I thought. Okay, that works. We'll do it that way. Cha-ching. Whoa! I did not mean to do that. Alright, while those cook, we're going to go up and find a place to put this. I don't want to... that really was slick. See if I put it right there. Wait. Okay. See how that little icon was right beside for a little bit? That means you weren't... Yeah, see, like right there? And then it disappears. If it has that little, like, no sign, that means you're not close enough to your altar. But it looks like both of them are good, because a couple of these end up taking... Actually, I think a lot of them end up taking. Circle Magic. Distilling. Well, even though it doesn't tell, this one doesn't show. This one does, I think. Watch me be wrong again. Yeah, right there. Alter power. And that's for the derp. That's for the thingy. The kettle. And actually, the spinning wheel actually uses this, some of it too. Which I think we're going to put the spinning wheel. One more stuff over here. We're going to put it right here for right now. And then, just for the meantime, I gotta build something. Like a little altar or something. Because if I put it down like right there right now, it's out of the way, but I can't put it right there. Because I've got to have a fire underneath it, and I've got to figure out how I'm going to do it. When I was designing this tower, I kind of didn't think about... I mean, I made a level for each one of them, but I didn't think about how I was wanting to do it. Like here, I really need to be up off the ground for like stuff over here, but then I need to be able to use underneath over on this one. So, that any of that made any sense. So, alright, we're gonna separate that into 4 stacks. Why did I separate this? Actually, let's do this. 3 stacks. 14. Luckily, I'm cooking some more. Okay. Got some more. I gotta find a block to put underneath that. Okay, what did it end up saying? It said I needed to do gypsum, I needed foul fume, and quicklime. Which I made a whole bunch of quicklime earlier. And that's I'm starting to lag, as you can see. The quicklime is an easy one to go ahead and do. You just put ash into a crafting table. Or your personal crafting. And you get quicklime equivalent to your ash. And one thing that in Witchery, ash is going to end up being available like all the time. Because anything you end up, cooking over here in the witch's oven is going to give you ash. Which, to be honest, that, in my opinion, if you got Witchery, this right here is the first thing you want to end up crafting. And just every tree you chop down, go ahead and cook it. Which, majority of the time, you're going to end up getting a ton of Exhale the Horned one. Which, that can go ahead and make you poppets. And the stockades. And then you're going to need it for your altar too. But it's used in all the stockades, so I mean it gives that a use again. Because for the longest I was having like a ton of it. So as long as you want to make this stockade, you're alright. Cook! I need more foul fume. Alright. That's going to be for Tear of the Goddess. Ooh, do I got Tear of the Goddess? Nope. Do not have Tear of the Goddess, which I need. It's Lapis and Breath of Goddess. Which I have 2 Breath of the Goddess. Gosh. I need to find out which one. Leaping Lily. See, I never made that one either. I need to find out which one ends up... Birch. I need to go find a whole bunch of birch. Birch always seems to elude me. I don't know why. Even on the server, one of the guys on the server, I think it was Charles, ended up making a ton of tree farms. It didn't matter. It still eluded me. See, I like how that little park effect comes out top. Look at that. It's so cool. Okay, so that's cooking. We're getting oil vitriol, which is awesome because we need a lot of oil. Alright, this is going to cook up. I am going to go ahead and end this episode because I'm starting to get some small lag. I'm going to go chop down some trees, get me some more trees to cook in this little thingy in the ovens. In the oven, I wanted to try this too. I put only the fume funnel. I didn't put the filter fume funnel in there, so I still need to get the tunes, charge the tombstone. We'll see if that ends up being better as far as getting more of these. I wonder. I don't know if you can upgrade these. I don't think so. It's kind of consistent with what it ends up being. And another thing I really want to go ahead and get is most of the time I end up trying to, when I join in a game, I end up finding a certain armor that I want to end up using. This time around, I want to try to go with a Witchery set of armor. Not too sure how it end up being. Right now, this right here is my mining set. I had the Adventures set, which was, I think I had a set of Iron Leaf. Oops. Oh. Yeah, I had a set of Steel Leaf, and I've already destroyed it. So, but I ended up getting, I mean, I've got some more, but I just haven't used it. I ended up going against some kind of mob in one of the dungeon mobs, and he just totally just obliterated the armor I had on. But anyways, so that's a couple of plans. I'm going to end this here before I completely crash. And I shall catch you next time.